What's up, guys? Jeff from the Weapon Collective. Day one, SHOT Show in Vegas. Let's go hit the floor, check out all the new gear. Dude. That's the ultimate right there. That's the dream gun.
Someday.
Look at that. I haven't seen that, the FPC 223. That's sick. Dude, B&T does it so well. Huh.
Yeah, they do a good job.
I have that, but I like that butt stock. They have so many good butt stocks, dude. You seen that? The hell is that? I've never even seen it. TP380. Never seen the TP380. It's an interesting one. Look at that. Hush puppies. Pro. Got the covert. Oh man. KH9. Is that what that is? Never seen that with the side loader. So this is a gun I've been looking at. This is the Drake B&T, and it's an interesting gun. Single action only. Could easily port this guy. It's expensive, and I know Modern Warriors has one right now. This trigger is crazy.
These are hand-fit Swiss-made pistols by Phoenix Arms. They come from the pedigree of Sphinx, which has since gone out of business.
Yeah, I can see the resemblance.
We got a close working relationship with B&T, and in 2025, B&T became the official importer for U.S. Imports. And this is a double action, single action setup. So we don't really have much IPSC going on, but for USPSA, this would work in production, carry optics. We'll talk about the optic plate system in a second.
Okay.
But the Drake is also available in a single action only variant with a straight trigger and a magwell for your limited and limited optics divisions. They're hand fit guns, so they're built to very tight tolerances based off of the old CZ75 design.
Okay.
That's very common in Europe, like a lot of gun builders do with the 1911 double stack 1911 thing here. So this would be the European equivalent, right? Totally. The plate system's probably one of the most unique I've seen. You'll notice there's just a single screw here, and what you would do to switch this out with an optic on a plate is undo that screw, and then you just push a little detent down in there, and there's a little plate. Obviously, we've had the firing pins taken out, but you just slide the plate down, and you can slide this off, slide an optic on with the plate, and if you'd already zeroed it, the fit is so tight that you don't lose zero. So you can swap out.
This one has just the plate. Wow, that's on there.
It's a tight fit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so this is an acro,
acro plate.
fit plate. But you can swap between a rear sight plate and an optic plate in under 60 seconds.
Okay, yeah. I like it. It reminds me of the iOS from Nighthawk.
Very similar.
In a way.
So then we've got the Redback.
Yeah, the Redback I'd never seen. I'd at least seen pictures of the Drake on websites.
It's in millimeters, but it's approximately a 4.5-inch barrel.
Okay.
So it's shorter. I've noticed when I shoot the Redback, it feels snappier than the Drake, a 5-inch gun.
Of course.
But it honestly returns. So in a competition setting, the recoil impulse is not something we're looking for in a feeling. We want to see how the dot behaves and get back on target as soon as possible. So for performance level shooting, I actually really like the Redback for those that either want just to have a really nice pistol that's just a little different than now the very saturated double stack 1911 market.
Oh yeah.
That shoots, I mean, it's comparable in every single way, including price point.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, it looks to be that way.
It's a hand fit, high volume use, or safe clean gun. There.
Yeah. Well, it looks very cool. I want to shoot one, that's for sure. So maybe in the not too distant future, I'll have an opportunity to shoot one of these. So appreciate it, Sean. Thank you.
Yeah, pleasure.
Thanks. So this is Staccato's offering this year. This is the C4X. So it's basically the C3.8 with a comp on the end of it. And for the premium model, this thing's $3,800, which seems just absurd to me. That you buy a Series 80 Glock mag gun for $3,800 when you could go out and get an actual 2011. I think it's very sad to see Staccato moving all in the direction of the HD. It has nothing to do with building the best gun, and I think it's very, very sad to see. So this, I mean, you look at like when they were STI before they changed their name to in 2022 Staccato. These are super cool, moving along, trying to build the best shooting gun that they could. Now they just got to, let's run Glock mags and sell these to make a gun to sell to agencies. That's it. Agency contracts. It's not about building the best gun anymore, unfortunately. I think it's very sad to have started here and end with the C4X. It's a bummer. My interest in Staccato is dead. What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? How you doing? What's up, homie?
buddy?
How you doing?
See ya. Dude, I love that you put that full-size grip on that goddamn POS.
What's up, buddy? Good.
How's it going?
Good to see you.
Finally?
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
This is my friend, Tiago.
Tiago. Hey, I'm a big fan, man. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good, how about yourself?
Awesome, dude.
The whole gang is here.
The work that went into both these guns is just absolutely insane. So take me through the process of just how do you even arrive at how you want to design these things? Like, is this something that you just come up with and show Ronin, or are you guys working together on these?
So we worked together on these. So we just, like, first step, we decided to collab on something. We chose that XC platform. Of course, for competition. It's not for carry, but I mean, I would carry this. I would EDC this. I love it. I have no problem.
Yeah.
And then we kept discussing, like, so many things, like personal, throughout his life, and see like what he's attached to, and then came up with the idea of this samurai. Like bringing like the old, like fighting style with his newer. So that's the outcome. And then we added like our new aluminum triggers, T7s. Mainly we did these just for this gun, like to be released with this gun, but now we're released them to the public.
So these were designed, the T7 were designed
just for
in
this
combination with this.
Correct, yeah. And then the same thing with the trigger, like that's in collab with Red Dirt.
Yeah.
We did the same thing. We designed this, we etched it on a piece of paper, and then it came to life. So the same thing, it was supposed to be released the first time on this gun.
Okay.
So all these were super unique for this gun, but now they are available on the website if you want to purchase them separately. You don't get the same grip, you don't get the logo, of course, you just get different texture on the gun. Yeah. So we did the two versions. This one, Ronan requested this exact setup. He just wanted the polished black DLC with the gold PVD barrel, and then the red trigger, the red logos. I was not 100% sure, but it came out phenomenal.
Yes.
I designed this one. Like I picked the colors. You cannot go wrong with the FDE bronze, and of course the polished, high polished copper PVD barrel and small ports. This thing is phenomenal too. It's a very hard choice. Like, I don't know which one is better, but I would go with this.
I would go with this one personally.
Yeah, but again,
they
like,
are both absolutely phenomenal. But I have black guns with some gold, so I think just the uniqueness of this one is
the
what
color
really,
just combination over here is phenomenal.
The palette on that just
and then people,
speaks to me.
yeah, like I got a couple of comments that this is a little
cleaner.
Yeah, like someone was worried. I think like this might fall off. It does not. It's like very deep throughout the slide. This is the first time we do something like that over here.
That looks
like carved
so
through.
cool.
Yeah, and then we have Ronan's name as well. We did the cut, the 45.
On the barrel hood.
Yes. So that's it. That's pretty much the gun.
You did a fantastic job there.
And the
Both
box, of
beautiful
course.
guns, and then the packaging is next level.
The box is incredible.
Lit up box.
Yeah.
Well, you absolutely nailed it. These things are gorgeous. Love it. What a package, everything. So,
thank you.
doing what T Gumball does. Strikes again.
Thank you, sir.
Fantastic.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah. So there's a lot of guys I know that have astigmatisms that say they prefer green, and that's better. I think gold's even better.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me, I personally don't have an astigmatism.
Yeah.
But red and green both, I always get some sort of flurry or flutter with it. Gold, for me, picks up crystal clear. I
So
love it.
what handgun sights is that going to be available?
So most of the ones you're familiar with, so the EPS, 507, 407s are all going to be coming out with the gold dot. You'll see in a lot more of the rifle sights as well.
Is this the Pro Max?
That's going to be the Pro Max there. So it's going to be the same reticle system as your 507 comp. You're going to have a much larger window on this as well as the solar failsafe.
Yes.
This one I'm most excited about personally.
It's huge.
It's massive.
But this won't work with a Safari Land holster.
Not at this point. I don't think there's anything cut for it at this point. You may be able to make something work.
I mean, this would work with what I run because I run a Priority 1 that's low cut.
Yeah.
So is this the largest window on the market?
And across the board, I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head. I know in terms of Holosun, that's definitely going to be the biggest window there.
I can't think of a larger window than this.
No.
This is the 507 comp, which was a huge windshield of an optic, and then this is the Pro Max. So it's taller and wider.
Yes, sir. Can't
crazy.
lose your target with that one.
No. Awesome. Well, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Guys, absolutely.
So I've had the pleasure of getting to be a part of the R&D and testing this thing, and this is one of the first times that I've been really excited about a new weapons mount light. Now we're using 6061 aluminum, so it's really, really durable, fully potted electronics. You have both spot and flood built in that you can switch on the fly, which is awesome. Double click it. So now you're on high. This will have the same step down rating as the XC3 and the TLR7.
Okay.
And then on low, it'll run for about 2.5 hours.
Nice. And what battery is it?
It's rechargeable. So flip it around.
Oh, that's right.
Check that out. So USB-C from empty to full, it'll be done in about 45 minutes.
See, I don't like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't. I'd much rather have
You'd
a
rather
battery.
do the hot swappable batteries.
Yeah.
But now you're not spending $5 a battery for.
I know, but what do you do when you're
out?
out in the boonies and you forgot your light or forgot to charge it?
Everybody's got battery banks now.
Not me. I don't know. I like batteries. They're more. I have less problems.
Yeah.
With batteries.
So that is one thing that we are working on. So we're looking at doing a battery version. We're also working on a submodel for the future because we need something for the 43X and also the P365s, all of our submodel guns. So we're working on that. And
I do like the form.
Yeah.
Like it's a nice.
Looks good.
Like the shape and everything looks cool.
With the new buttons, you're able to forward indexing.
Yeah.
You get the downward indexing as well. So these have an indicator. So if it's green, you're above 60%.
Oh, okay.
Orange is below that, and then below 20.
Nice
so you can check to see if you need to top off or
that
not.
is really good because everything else you're just, you know,
exactly because
starting to get dim.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, like you're green, you're good to go. Orange, like, I'm still probably okay.
Yeah.
And then red, like, all right, I definitely need to charge it.
Yes.
But then, like I said, you're going from empty to full in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, if you're at orange, it takes you 20 minutes to top off. Like, just plug it in on your way to the range.
Yeah.
It's the same with the rechargeable optics. And so some guys are like, oh, I don't like it. What if my thing's dead? I'm like, throw the cover on top, and it's charged on the way for at least your matches.
I'm just that guy that's always, oh shoot, my battery's dead.
Yeah.
And dropping a new full battery in there. But I get the point.
Yeah. But for the redundancy and basically finding out, like, okay, we went away from the MCC charging and doing the USB-C because that way we're able to charge way faster,
and those are way more available.
Exactly.
USB-C's everywhere.
Yeah.
So
I brought you somebody.
what's happening? How are you? Good. How you doing?
Good, man.
Good to meet in person. What's up, Tyler?
Nice to meet you, man.
You too, man.
I've heard great
What's
things.
happening?
Ashton, nice to meet you.
You too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Seen your vids.
We were chatting about
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude,
Dead accurate. But it's all neat. They're all accurate. You know, if like I had those bench rested, every gun would hit all of them.
Yeah.
But
well, it's real world stuff.
Yeah.
That's what we thought was really cool about that. It was just legitimate, a real review, not scripted.
I mean,
not,
no, it was
not giving free stuff for good comments.
Yeah.
Right? That's what makes us feel really good.
Oh, your stuff.
Like,
he kills it, man. I mean, Blake does a hell of a job.
Blake does all that work?
Yeah.
You just get to be the pretty face.
I get it. That's it.
He's gonna put out a video of
if
just
it's a
nothing but
range
you
video,
saying that.
this is the guy right here.
Special cut. Director's
Yeah.
Good job, Blake.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Blake is the man.
Oh, he really is. He really is. That's what I'm talking about. Han Solo.
Because there literally is no wrong, but then you're trying to, different there.
That's it, Project Alias. So it's missing something, in my opinion, but love it. I mean, there's two companies that is a match made in heaven. Would obviously like a full dust cover. And the case is, that's pretty sweet. You guys gonna have any ported options?
Yeah, down the line.
Yeah?
This is one of many.
Yeah. Island barrel and
That's the hope, right? Not 40.
Yeah, looks better there. So are these built off the Atlas build kits?
So we're getting Atlas kits from Atlas themselves, similar to the Athena build. We go through, we do all of our machining, we do all the hand fitting. One gunsmith is building all of them.
Okay.
Will went over to Atlas, got trained by Atlas Gunworks. So essentially, we're trying to keep up with their quality.
Yeah.
They're high.
That's the benchmark,
high
man. Yeah.
Absolutely. So essentially, you're getting an Atlas with agency styling.
Aesthetics. So typically all the collaborations you've done in the past with Nighthawk and stuff, it's been you guys send the aesthetic package to them and they basically build it, mill it, and do that, right?
Exactly. So this is a little different.
Yeah.
We're limited to only 25 a month, so very limited runs. We designed our own magwell for this, though. That is something a little stand out different than theirs.
Yeah, that
so
is
our
nice.
magwell,
You guys are doing these in-house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So all the machining and everything is done in-house, all the hand fitting done in-house, and then rose gold, tint coating, all that good stuff.
Nice. Yeah, so the build kit, it's a full-length dust cover when you guys get it, and then you're cutting that off. Yeah.
We trim it back.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then when would you imagine seeing the next iteration of like porting options and what would it, agency typically does V-ports on their Glocks and stuff, so would you imagine V-porting these things, or would you have inline porting options?
I think it'll be
yet to be determined,
it'll be determined by what the people want, in a sense, right?
Okay.
So if we can figure out a really cool way to get a knock comp.
Yeah, I was gonna say a knock 2.0.
Island barrel style, similar to this guy here.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining.
So if we could do something like that, cool. You know, a lot of people love the chunk port style, modern port style. We'll see what happens. We'll see where the market goes, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just happy to be partnered with Atlas, man.
Yeah, me too, man.
Awesome.
I'm happy to see that. And then you are running your AOS plates.
Correct. Yep. They come AOS cut, and they come with an RMR AOS
And then they're
plates.
all irons rear.
Correct.
Nice. And you're gonna have them for RMR footprint, acro.
Yep, all the optic options.
Yeah.
We'll create plates for eventually.
And are you guys, so if you bought this gun and you wanted to get the inserts, are you going to be selling the inserts for the grip, or is that something you go to Atlas and
Exactly.
purchase?
So anything you buy from Atlas will fit this gun.
Yeah.
It's an Atlas. So yeah, you should be able to buy anything off their
So I
site.
guess, well, let me ask you this last question: is with this Alpha grip from Atlas, is this frame? This is the Atlas frame, so it'd be you can't buy these grip kits yet, right?
Correct. That's correct.
Yeah. Good looking gun, man.
Thank you. Yeah, we're really grateful to be a part of it.
And hell of a packaging job.
Yeah, I love it.
That's sick.
I love it, man.
So the
Sky
price point
Vibe.
is what?
7,500.
75.
Yep. And that'll come with the briefcase essentially like this with a cover. And then when you register your gun, we send you this
Send you
here.
the insert.
And it's got the cutouts for
And
all
then
the.
at that time you could buy
Exactly.
rose gold mag.
You only get one shot, so you either buy them then or you don't get the
Okay.
rose gold.
All right.
So you have the opportunity, and then we'll send you your custom card as well.
Yeah, with your name.
It'll have all your
and stuff.
information, agent number, all that good stuff.
And so what first one's being delivered like 3 months from now?
It'll probably be sooner than that.
Okay.
Yeah, and the first batches will go to Reactive Gunworks,
I'm already on the list.
Route 66, and Monzano Munitions.
Okay. Yeah, I know the Reactive boys well.
And they will be available in California, so
Okay.
it'll be California compliant for those guys.
Luckily that's not a problem for
Yeah,
me.
yeah. It's a big deal for some people, I
I
guess.
bet.
I don't know about
bet.
that crap, but
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you.
No, thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
Here's that for you.
Dream gun, dude. I know, an MP7. Like, I just gotta get the licensing or find some way to get one of these. That is so sick. Like it just doesn't, the color combo doesn't get better in the RIL 8K, dude. .416, and the MP7. Those real ones. That's it. They got a bunch of Romuluses here. They've gone nuts on the Romulus. Look at this. The Romuli have taken over. Oh, this is the Attila. Never even heard of that. But the problem is I have an original 5-inch like this. So 4 1/4 with the comp. But they initially had an RMSC footprint, which I have, one of the originals. And I absolutely hate that footprint, so I never shoot the gun.
Can I get a picture of you, man? You have a great channel.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah, I love your stuff, man.
Oh,
It's
appreciate it.
phenomenal.
Appreciate
I
it.
tell my buddies about you.
Yeah?
Yeah, you got the best fucking guns on the planet, man.
This is the new Phoenix Trinity. Very, it looks better in person, I'd say. Yeah, the machining is, I call it medieval. It's got a nice trigger. Like all Phoenix Trinity, super buttery.
Polish internals on this one.
Oh. Woo, look at that. Oh, shit. Yeah. How do I get that on mine, man? Send this back in. That's no joke right there. You feel that?
No.
Oh, my man.
Oh, look at
Okay. Check that out. Love it. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. That's fantastic, dude. feel that. Right?
What's going on right
Yeah. Like, that's something different right there. Yeah.
I'm here with my guys, Twister, Eddie from Gun Camp, and my man Jeff from the Weapon Collective. What do you think, fellas? Beautiful, beautiful.
Very impressive. That machining is next level for sure. Fantastic trigger.
And I'm all about the looks. Look at that slide right there. Oh my God.
Okay, we're here in the Phoenix Trinity booth. I got my man Derek. He's going to take us through the brand new release of this Phoenix Trinity H2.
So this is our brand new release. We released it today. This is the H2 model. So this is a standard allocation model that dealers can order now. And why it's called the H2 is because the dealers can either get it with 2 barrels, a sight block barrel, or the Hexport comp barrel, or they can order it with vice versa. So if they want just 1 barrel and they have a person that shoots USPSA, one of their customers, that they want to shoot limited optics, they're going to want the sight block barrel, so without the comp, so they can meet that division capacity. So one of the things that we really wanted to do on this is flex our CNC capability. So we did this like studded pattern here. It's like a hexagon pointed studded pattern. And we did a high polish or high sand on the slide itself to give it that 2-tone look from the regular blasted frame versus the slide being a lightly shiny polish to it. So yeah.
Sure turned out beautiful.
Yeah, so it's our standard linkless barrel system still in this, like we do in all of our guns. So the recoil impulse is going to be a lot different than a standard linked barrel gun. So
what recoil spring are you running?
So in this one, this has a 9-pound recoil spring. Yep.
Okay. Turned out great. I love the idea of having a gun with 2 barrels.
Yeah.
Because that is one of the parts of being a 2011 nut, that you get all these guns, but they all require hand-fit barrels.
Yeah.
So you're kind of stuck with whatever you get when you buy the gun. So having options when it comes to barrel availability is huge.
Yeah.
And I like to see a company doing something like that. That is commendable for sure.
Yeah, and these will be shipping to dealers next week, so be on the lookout for your local dealer, or go to our website, ptrinity.com, and you can find a dealer near you, and you can go check it out for yourself.
Awesome. Thanks, Derek.
Yeah.
Well
thank
done
you.
on that.
Yep.
Look forward to shooting it. What was your name? Carl? Carl, Jeff. Nice to meet you. Reggie? Nice to meet you, Reggie.
I really like that.
I know. I went black on my yellow gold one, and now I'm like, damn, that rose gold looks so good.
Yeah, I'm in love.
It's just such a mean gun that I was like, the black is, but shit. Oh.
Well, then we switched it up too, like.
Dude, you guys are killing it on the coating, finishing. I mean, everything.
I've
dude.
told them that several times.
It's my, I mean,
like insane.
my favorite gun of the entire year was my 5-inch.
We did one.
Is the Not Just Guns exclusive. All right, so here's my theory on 2011. The best builders have 3 letters in their names. Tim, Ben, Don, Pat. So I'm like trying to find all the 3-letter first name guys. Oh yeah, look at that.
There's no covert gun, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh, what's up, Chris? I've never actually seen you before.
You came to the shop and
I recognize the voice. What's up, brother?
Good to see you.
You too, man.
Where are you at?
We've just been wandering around.
Were you here today or mostly over there?
We were both. What's up? David, right?
Yep, David.
What's up, David?
Yeah,
Jeff.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too, man. So yeah, This is the hype right here, man.
I guess so.
Yeah.
That's what some people are saying.
It seems to be.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's so I mean everyone's asking like, is it a 2011? Is it a Glock? It's a Waltz. That's what it is. It's its own thing. The only Glock part it uses is the magazine. Other than that, there's no Glock parts in the gun anywhere at all.
Okay.
It doesn't use a 2011 trigger system. It's all proprietary. Like that's what our trigger pack looks like.
Crazy.
That guy right there. So. Full metal gun, 60-61 grip, 416R stainless on the frame, the slide, and the barrel. Proof Research is the one that makes our barrels for us, the rifling.
Yeah.
And then we do all the external machining, we do all the chambering, everything else like that. So
wow.
You'll appreciate this.
That's impressive. What is that? 2, maybe?
32 to 36 ounces, about 2 1/4 actually.
Wow.
Most guys think it's about 1.5 pounds.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, we put them on NRA scales when we build them. They're 32 to 36 ounces.
That is, and what's the gun weigh?
About 45 with an optic and everything.
Nice.
So we're like, hey, this is our blueprint. This is what we like. This is the good things about a 2011. These are the bad things about a 2011, and let's just cross all the bad off the list. Let's keep all the good and go from there. And this is what we wound up with. So
yeah, I love that idea. And so this is typical 2011 recoil spring and guide rod, or similar.
It's actually a Beretta 92 recoil spring.
Okay,
yeah,
so what pound spring are you running?
14 pound is what the gun's shipped with, and then they'll come with a 16 and a 12. If you want to try something different, you can, because it's a 92 spring.
And then does it have doesn't have a mainspring?
No mainspring.
No?
Yep.
That's crazy. So take me through the barrel link.
Yeah, so this is the locking block is the part that we filed patent on for this roller right here. So the idea behind the roller is it's doing 2 things for us. One, it is cutting down on the friction to lock and unlock. So the gun's dry, dirty, haven't lubed it in a while, whatever. It'll run longer before it gets to a point where it starts choking up, right? Okay. The other thing that it's doing for us is it allows us to get the barrel fit perfect every single time, every gun that we build. And so you can see how it just rolls up and down on that bearing, right? But so those bearings, we make those in a bunch of different sizes in 1 thou increments. Well, but it's a thou on a diameter, so you're actually using half of that. So it's a half thou change that we're making. So when we put a gun together, we put it together, it locks up really, really tight. Okay, I go down a roller size, or the barrel fit it's not locking up as tight as I want. I go up a couple sizes of roller, get the fit perfect every single time. And then the other benefit of that is, okay, so hey, I shoot 50,000 rounds out of my gun and it loosened up a little bit.
Get a bigger
call us up, give us your serial number. Hey, yeah, we built your gun with a 251 roller in it. I'll send you a couple sizes bigger, throw them in there, and then you take your 50,000 round gun and it goes back to having the barrel fit of a 0 round gun.
Cool. So, wow. I love seeing something new.
Yeah.
And this trigger, man, that is impressive. That's nuts. And then that's the safety, right?
Yep. So yeah, Glock ideology there.
Yeah,
Fingers not on the trigger, guns unsafe.
Yep.
So no beaver tail safety. I know you're
you've seen my
non-fan of that, right?
So I hate grip safety.
Yep. Don't have to worry about that.
I just want someone to explain the benefit.
Yeah.
You know, and no one has.
Yep.
So that is cool. And then they're running. These are the.
So we'll ship with the Gen 5 Glock factory magazine.
Okay.
We were messing with the Mech-R mags.
Those are Mech-Rs,
yeah, for a long time. There's good and bad about them, but I mean, Glock magazines are the best Glock magazine out there, so that's what we're going to ship the gun with.
Yeah.
You want to run metal mags? We've tested it with all the other magazines. They all fit. They all do what they're supposed to do. And so that leads into 2011 problem, right? You got different base pads that fit.
Yeah,
and some guns
some magwells don't. Yeah.
You take a magazine that's too long and jam it in there, you can break the ejector, right? So on the frame, it has a stop in the frame for the polymer magazines because they have a ledge. The metal magazines don't have any over-travel insertion stop. So on these magazines, we're actually using the ejector itself as the magazine stop. And that's why, I mean, when you look at that thing, it is beefy.
Yeah.
It is beefy. And I mean, we tested that by putting mags in the gun and slamming it down on the bench.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna break an ejector.
Okay. I've never broken an ejector on any gun ever.
Yeah, so. It's one of those things that
it can happen.
It can happen.
Yes.
So it's one of
I'm
those
sure
things
it will.
you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but why not just remove that possibility entirely?
Absolutely.
So
you're making these base pads.
yeah, so we make the base pads. So we'll start putting those on the website. Those will be available before the guns are. So it'll be a base pad with an ISMI plus power spring for the Metgars. So
okay.
And then
I have all my Metgar mags that shipped with my HDs that I don't shoot.
Yep. So you can use those in these.
Oh, it's nice, man. Yeah. Man. So how do they shoot compared to a 2011?
I mean, I'll put it up against any 2011 we got.
All right.
So it's not like a 1911 where you have to like tune a leaf spring. It's all in the pack. It's all mechanical leverage based off the pin location. So you got a bar that moves, and if I move that pin up, this arm gets shorter, that arm gets longer. It gives me more leverage. Okay. Right. So the packs will be set at the weight they're at.
So that leverage just adjusts the trigger brake.
Correct. Yeah. So the when we come out with like a 4-pound trigger back for like a duty gun, it'll be a different pack. The pin location will be in a different place, so it's different parts.
Yeah.
So there's no messing with it. There's no trying to get, tune in or do anything like that. These packs are 2 pounds.
Yeah.
These packs are 4 pounds.
And are they easy to swap in and out?
2 screws there. That's screwed on the trigger guard there, and the grip module comes off just like it would on a 2011.
Okay.
The pack comes in from the top, and then there's 2 screws. Obviously, you can't see them. 2 screws that come in from the bottom that pull the pack into the frame. So super simple. And all the hardware on this gun is all Torx. There's no Allen heads on anything.
Good.
All Torx.
What about dropping the slide on these type of guns? Recommended?
Go for it. You're not going to hurt anything.
Look at that. You can reach it.
And it's ambidextrous, both sides.
Ambi, full, like no problem reaching. Wow.
And
that
then
is
iron
cool.
sights, we'll do slick guns.
Yeah, that's my preference.
Yep, so
right there.
Slick gun, no iron sights. Then you got an irons forward gun there. Here's an iron in the back gun.
Nice.
We're gonna do RMR footprint, Delta Point Pro footprint, Acro footprint.
That's set back from the ejection port too.
As far as it can.
Yeah.
So
that's way farther than 2011.
Yep.
Well, you guys are. A lot of people say they're doing something new, and it's really rare to ever see it.
Well,
so
we're trying.
You guys are truly doing something different.
We're trying to do something different, but not different for the sake of being different, but different to actually solve what we feel like are not problems, but just like intricate nuances of the platforms that are out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
That's rad. Really looking forward to shooting one of these.
The goal right now is to hit pre-orders in Q2 and then to start shipping guns in Q3. Okay. So that's the goal. That could move. We don't know what's going to go on there. You only get one chance at a first impression, so we got to make sure when these guns come out, they come right. Yeah. There's not going to be any made on Friday guns. Every gun that leaves the facility is going to have the same fit, the same trigger weight. That you're going to get what all the influencers are getting. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not going to matter who you are when you got your gun. It's going to be the same thing.
Awesome.
But to do that takes a lot of quality control. We got to put a lot of measures in place on our end because these are all CNC guns. There's no hand fitting in this gun whatsoever.
Okay.
And most guys, most guys wouldn't believe it handling it, but that's a CNC fit gun. So.
Yeah. Tight tolerances. And then are you gonna have any additional porting options or anything?
Yeah, down the road. I mean, we're gonna get these going, real well, and then we want to talk about doing like a shorter Glock 19 magazine size grip. Yeah. Shorten down to a 4-inch barrel, do porting for carry guns, that kind of stuff. It just depends where the demand is, what people are asking for.
Totally. Makes sense.
What we have time to work on. So.
Very cool. Well, it's impressive. I mean, from the second I saw it on Instagram, now to hold it, feel the weight, see how it works. Like
did it live up to your expectations of what you saw online?
No, it passed them.
Okay.
Yeah. This is good. This is something very, like I said, it's new. Yeah. It's something different, and it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's familiarity to it. Like a 1911 guy will feel at home on it.
Yeah.
A Glock guy will feel at home on it. Like there's little nuances, but like it's got a level of familiarity that people pick it up and can just use it.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm impressed. Yeah. Cool, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys stopping by for sure, man.
Absolutely. All right, guys, day one of SHOT Show is complete, but don't go anywhere because we got day 2, day 3 to follow. We saw so much cool stuff today, but that was just a fraction of what is here in Vegas. So please comment, like, share, and most importantly, subscribe and stick around for the following days of SHOT Show.